Alright everyone, first off I'd like to say thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you guys get some um, good information out of this. Today we're going to be focusing on your smoke grenade placement, okay? So the way that I always do this to practice is I come over here to practice, hit your play menu, come to practice, go over here to casual, and first off turn your grenade camera on, your infinite ammo, and your infinite warm-up, because we don't need people, we don't need anything like that, we're just practicing where they fall. We're going to start off with Mirage, which is one of my favorite smoke maps. Because if you're on the T side, which I like to start T, because the CT is an easier side, and if they don't know their smokes, then you can get a really good advantage on them. So, on Mirage, let's go ahead and start off here. So first off, we're going to start with the infamous window smoke, okay? If you don't know what the window smoke is, I'll just give you a real quick one. I don't have the spectator camera on, so I'm just going to run over here. The window smoke is this area right here, okay? And if you're starting on the counter-terrorist side, the CT side, you can get there with an AWP or with an SSG, you know, a scout really quick, and you can pick someone off if they're trying to go mid. So the first thing we always want to do, just about no matter... I always do the window, no matter what's happening, just to kind of force them to go somewhere else. So we're going to start our placement here, okay? You got your smoke grenade. You're going to put your body on the left side of the trash can, right here. You want to be up against this wall, okay? So there's apps out there that show people how to do these things, and they kind of give you button placements and stuff like that. I had a really hard time understanding those, so I came in here and just practice and practice and practice, and I eventually got it right. So the key to the window smoke, okay, to get it right every single, well, let's not say every single time. Sometimes someone bumps you, sometimes someone's in front of you, sometimes someone jumps and your smoke bounces off. But let's say 95% of the time this works. So we're going to put our crosshair, as you can see mine little dot right there, right on the inside corner. Okay, you don't want to be up here, you don't want to be over here, you don't want to be over here. You want to be right here where that kind of beigeish, pinkish paint meets that corner. You're going to pull the pin out of your grenade. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold your D key, or whatever your right strafe key is. So this is left strafe, this is right strafe, okay? You're going to hold that, and then you're going to jump and throw. You don't want to hold it for too long, because if you watch my screen, I'm going to hold it, it starts moving me, and eventually it'll move me out of my little area here. So you don't want to hold it forever, you only want to hold it long enough to where you can push the jump button, but you don't want to let go of it until you're done. So we're going to hold the D key, press our jump button, and then let go of our grenade trigger. Now, if you do that right, that smoke's going to land right there in that window. It's going to smoke out the entire window. Okay? And I do this every time. It's really kind of hard to mess up once you've got it down. A lot of people are like, how long do I hold the D key before I jump? How long do I hold the grenade before I, after I jump? It needs to be all sequential. So the only thing that doesn't matter how long you're doing it is pulling the grenade pin. So you pull the pin, you're ready to throw. You're going to push the D key, push your jump key, and then let go of your mouse button. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. And that thing's going to land in there every time. Don't try to do it as fast as you can. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't know what... I've never tried that. So you want it to be 1, 2, 3. Not, you want to be 1, 2, 3. And then you let go. That's it. I let go of everything. Everything's fine. And I think it's going to bounce in there. It's going to smoke that window. So that gets rid of one of their vantage points. The other vantage point that's really easy for them to get to... if someone's got an A-side spawn, or 2 people go through the window and 1 person goes jungle, is right here. So this is another really good sniper vantage point. Because on this map, if you control mid, you control the map, pretty much. Because you can go anywhere from here. So someone gets up in here, they can hide from most rounds. You can still get picked in the shoulder a little bit, but, right here, you can see anybody coming around that point. So the other smoke I do is what we call connector, which is this connector that goes from one side to the other side. Some people call it con, you know, some people call it connector, con, connector, whatever. It's all the same thing. Now, the smoke I do for this does not smoke the entire connector. It only smokes the top part for that vantage point. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get up in this corner again. Make sure you're all the way up in the corner. You have to be up inside it, okay? You're going to put your cursor, if you look at this antenna, there's going to be a couple lateral lines that go out. Lateral flat. So, there's one here, and there's one here, and one here. We want to come down to the second one in the middle. Pull your pin, jump and throw. And that should land right on the top little ledge right there above the connector. Now, the reason I don't do the whole connector is because I want to see if anyone's running out here. And I want to be able to get in here and have a clean shot at people. Now, if the CTs are up here, they're not going to have a real good clean shot at you until the smoke fades, okay? And I'll pop another one and show you the upper ledge. But you can, there's other smokes to get the whole connector, or you can just run up to mid and pop the connector there. I don't like it. It gets rid of my view of where they're at and what they're doing, and I want to know where they're at and what they're doing. So we're going to come up here again right in the middle, jump and throw, and it should land right on that little ledge right there 99% of the time. Okay, it's going to pop right in that little corner. It's going to smoke off this ledge right here to where they can't see you from that ledge. They can't really, they can see you from there, but if someone's over here holding sight, they can't see you. And then they definitely can't see you here. Okay, but you have the advantage of being able to, let's say you're going to underpass, you can go pop a couple, get someone in the corner, get someone on the box, get someone there, and then run on down to underpass. So that's why I do the smoke there that I do. The next set of smokes that I'm going to show you is for your B push. And I don't know if I'd really call it a push, because it's so fast to get to the B site from CT. And someone's almost always there. So for this to work, I kind of feel like they need to be kind of piled up on A, but this is a good smoke vantage point. So we're going to come over here outside of TV room, okay? It says house on the mini map, but we all call it TV. So you're going to come into this corner, okay? And you're going to bring your cursor up to the corner of this building, and you're just going to do a regular old jump throw. You're going to jump and throw. Now watch that grenade camera right there. That's going to go over there, and it's going to land right in front of the window in Market. So if someone's trying to snipe you, if someone's set up there to watch these windows here from inside Market, they can't see. But you've also got to worry about the door in Market too. So just like over at the trash can, you're probably going to want to have somebody else drop you a smoke, because you can only hold one smoke at a time. So you just tell your teammate, hey, come over here, drop me a smoke right here. So you're going to smoke that, and I'll give it a second, let it fade. So you're going to smoke this right there at that corner, jump throw, and then you're going to come right over here to in between these two, and you're going to drop another smoke. Now that one is going to come over here, and it's going to get the door. So now we've smoked off the window, so anyone in Market can't see you there, and we've smoked off the door, so anyone in Market, you know, they can kind of see, but they're not going to be able to see you well. I think I was a little off on that smoke. Let's see here. But the cool part about going into practice mode is you can tweak these smokes. You can tweak them. And you can go in here and practice yourself. The hard part is remembering where it's at while you're playing, so you got to really do them a lot. Oh, it's right here, that's why. It's not in the middle, it's right at the bottom of the corner. You're going to throw that smoke there, and as you'll see, it's going to bounce over and lay directly in front of the door. So now anyone that's inside of Market, you've got both the window and the door smoke off, so anyone trying to sneak you with an op, they're pretty much fried. They can't get you. So it's a good thing to do. There is one for the CT side. There's a couple for the CT side, but these smokes are really, really powerful for the T side. The CT side, you can kind of stop a rush. You can slow a rush down on the A ramp if you wanted to by coming right over here. If you look right here, I think there's two slats of, there's like a one piece of wood. It's all vertical. So you come over here where the wood meets the concrete, rock, or whatever right there, and you're just going to do a jump throw. And that's going to go straight over there, and it's going to bust off right in front of the A ramp. Now, I like to do it there versus tossing it in the ramp, because you can get someone right here to watch people. And it also makes it difficult for them to see you until they get up here. So if you've got someone running to Palace to catch a vantage point, you can see them coming out of here. If you throw the smoke deep in there, good luck. You know, what are you going to do? There's another smoke that you can do, which I like to stand right here in this shadow. And I'm going to put it right at the tip of this palm tree right here. And just another jump throw. Okay, now watch where that lands. Up. I messed that one up. Let me go back and do it again. It's hard to do because it's not one that I like. I think it's... Oh, so it's not a jump throw. It's just a regular throw is what it is. It's hard for me to remember what I'm doing. When I'm playing the game, I can remember a lot. So you can pop a smoke there, and that's going to cover this whole side. You can tweak it a little bit. You can jump them. You can move it to the left of that palm frond as long as you're standing on the edge of this shadow. You can move it over here to the left. And what that's going to do is, as you can see on your grenade camera, let's see. There's the tip right there. Jump throw again. See how I can get goofy sometimes. But just a regular old throw, and that's going to bounce that over there. So as long as you're standing in this shadow and you throw anywhere around these palm fronds, this like little palm frond right here, you can watch my grenade camera. It's going to bounce almost always in that crate area. And the reason that you would want to do that is that you want to kind of kill off their ability to use their op from that side. You know what I mean? So yeah, if they're sneaking around the corner here, trying to get you from here, they're going to have a clear shot. You know, but you can smoke off a lot of people. What they'll do is they'll run behind this, and they'll have a person here, and a person here, and one person will move over here to watch this, and, you know, one person will move over here to watch this. But, you know, there's a ton of different ways that you can do it. But I always try to put a smoke there to mess with them. You know what I mean? Try to keep them from doing it. You can put a smoke over here. It's all about this tree. You can put a smoke over here, and it'll at the tip of that palm frond there, and it'll kind of bounce over here, and it'll smoke off the corner. So, but if you're not standing perfectly in the shadow there, it doesn't matter. But it's all about that tree. Don't jump throw like I do. I get weird when I'm making videos. When I'm playing a game, it's just second nature. You just run up here and... So, and then you've got that. And that can really help your window guy if they haven't smoked the window and he's trying to look, or like you've got someone set up there and they haven't smoked it. Now you can slow them down. They have to get out past that smoke before they can snipe you. So there are some smoke points for here. I mean, you can hit Palace from here and everything like that, but the amount of time it takes the CT to get here and get on Palace, or to get to, you know, over here to Firebox, or to get ladder, it's so short. Smoking that stuff doesn't really help. Like I said, this is pretty much the only one to help, and it's this little crosshatch weird shadow that you want to be standing in when you throw. Oh, well, and of course it doesn't always work. You have to be, you know, sometimes it doesn't work. But there you go. So hope you enjoyed the video. There's some tutorials out there on exactly where to flash, where to smoke, where to molly, and all that stuff. But learning where to put some well-placed smokes is a really important part of the game. It can allow you to get where you need to get before your other opposing team does. So I'm going to make a few videos on these smoke points. and where to put them. I'll make one for Dust. I'll make one for Inferno. Um, and, you know, I've got one for Aztec. I've got one for Anubis. So I'll put these out there, and hopefully this will help. Like I said, always get into practice and get used to using those. And even if you can't land them and you're playing competitive or premier, try to throw the smoke anyways. They don't last long, and if you, let's say you, you know, let's say you're over here trying to smoke A and you mess up, you're gonna drop a smoke back here in the CT spawn, which worst case scenario, you lost a smoke and that's it. So there you go. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped. And if you did like it, please subscribe. I'd really like to try to get some viewers on this thing, so I'm going to try and do the best I can to share what tiny bit of knowledge I have. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.